Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo. I'm joined by my lovely co-host, comedian Noelle W. Herzog.
Comedian.
You love that?
I like that. It makes me happy because I'm not, but I'm
Okay,
not.
But you are. I didn't say stand-up comedian.
That's true. Yeah.
Comedians come in all different forms, my friend.
Well, I am the podcast form.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you're a podcast comic.
You look so good.
You look
You're
so
yellow
good.
and gold.
Oh my God. I feel like I stole your color of the season.
So I was talking to Suzanne about color of the season yesterday, and I was telling her I chose mine, and you were like, well, what the hell am I going to do? I have to choose mine.
I didn't know. I'm having a really hard time, guys. Obviously, everyone knows that like a neon chartreuse was my color of last season. And I really I went hard all spring and summer.
You did though.
I know, but now it's fall and it's like, sure, you could incorporate it, but it's like not the same. And now I need a new color of the season. If you guys could please weigh in, go to any of our Facebook groups, DM me. Like I really need some, I don't know.
Advice.
I need some direction. Yeah. Because Noelle has chosen mustard as her color of the season.
I have.
And it's like, I mean, I guess I could tag along or I don't know.
It's a good color. It looks good on you.
Right. Thank you so much. I've always been told that.
I woke up feeling very silly today and you're just adding to it.
Well, guys, if you want more of that, you know where to go. Patreon.com/trash talk podcast, where you will find out if I've chosen the color of the season. And you can find out about all of the things that have been happening in our lives, which is too many things.
The last BS we did was awesome. That was so fun.
Amazing. Patreon.com/trash talk podcast. Go over there. And also, you know what else we're covering on Patreon?
90 Day Fiance, the single life
trash talk exclusively on Patreon. The links are right down there in the show notes. If you're listening to us on audio, go and subscribe to our YouTube. And if you're listening to us on YouTube and watching us and you think we're ugly, it's fine. I get it. Go over and subscribe to us on audio. You can pretend that we're someone else.
It's fine.
Yeah, you can pretend that I'm prettier.
There are so many podcasts that I listen to that I picture them completely different than what they look like.
Yeah, it's like reading a book.
Yeah.
So guys, if we're not what you expected, I get it. Sometimes I'm not what I expected.
Right. Just change your way of listening.
We're here to talk about Happily Ever After season 7, episode 5. Right before we pressed record, I was like, Noelle, nothing happened.
It's filler. This is a filler.
So
I think everybody will notice that.
Tell me what you were saying though.
So I was saying, I think this is definitely a filler because the next episode, Angela approaches Michael.
Right.
And then this is the gearing up for it. And then Usman has his birthday party coming up. They're gearing for it. Liz and Ed have their engagement party.
Oh,
they're gearing up for it. Yara and Jovi. Yara wants to get her green card.
Right.
You know what I mean? Andre and Libby, her mother's party.
Right.
So
a lot of parties.
Yeah. Everything.
This is the pre-party.
This is the pre-party. So this is kind of just the lead up to the party. So that's why I say it's kind of like filler, but I think next week will be way funner.
And then after the party, it's the after party. But then after that, there's a hotel lobby. So I don't know if you guys are following this.
Oh, you're showing your age.
That means we're old, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Cool. So let's jump in the pool with Jenny and Sumit. Remember, he's Sumit now. He's no longer Sumit. We made that up. People are like, Tracey and Sumit.
Also, I want to tell you, my Post-its are your color.
Oh my! No. Your Post-its are our color.
Okay, our color.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just jump in it.
I have a backup of forest green though.
You have a Thursday backup?
I have a Thursday backup because I can think mustard and forest green look so good together.
Right.
So I'm just incorporating.
Yeah, I can't lean into the warms. It's not who I am.
I wouldn't really say that's too warm. I think it's just nice.
Right. But I'm saying there's warm and cool, and I'm not really a warm person.
But you're wearing mustard.
I know, but I can't go forest green. And you know what I mean? That's too much. What am I going to be wearing brown boots next? This is not who I am.
Ew. Brown boots.
Oh, God. What am I going to be wearing? Camel?
No.
Right.
I'm wearing oatmeal now, though.
Well, this is who you are. You know
okay, so me and Jenny. Yes.
All right. So they're on their honeymoon, and you know when people are telling not the truth?
Yeah.
And then they give you so many details because it's definitely not the truth.
Yes.
That is what they were doing in this opening scene.
What do you mean?
So they wake up and
Right.
Jenny's like, this bed was squeaking last night like crazy. And he's like, squeaking. It was banging against the wall. She's like, banging against the wall. It broke through the wall. He's like, broke through the wall. This entire hotel room almost flew off of the building. And
so basically, they got a sound night's sleep last night.
Okay, guys. Yeah, this sounds real.
Right. Like they took Tylenol PM last night and went to sleep, basically.
She's like, it was so hot and steamy. He's like, the hottest and the steamiest.
Yeah. No, it's like, the best.
The fire department came. Stop, guys. So she doesn't want to do these extreme sports
that he's suddenly really into.
He's super into extreme sports.
Yeah.
They have matching shackets on.
Yeah, I love it. I think that's so cute.
In India.
Yeah, I love it. It's fall in India. It's full India.
Full India.
I love it. I thought it was so cute with her and her little pink shirt. Very cute.
Little full India. So
yeah,
they're going to go zip lining.
Right.
How do you feel about this? You zip lining?
I would go zip lining. I've always wanted to go zip lining.
Okay. I'm scared of it, but I want to do it. But I'm scared of it.
Okay. I mean, I think I would be nervous, sure. But I don't think it's something I would pussy out of.
Really? Okay. Yeah. You heard it here first, guys. You heard it here first. I'll tell you why. My old boss years ago, I'll never, like there's certain things that like you'll never forget.
Yeah, of course.
She was in Costa Rica. She went to surf school. Mm-hmm. They went zip lining. You know how you have to put your hand with the glove on the thing? Something happened and it burnt through the glove and her whole hand got mauled.
Tracey, I can't see.
It was mangled.
That is terrifying.
Right.
Listen, things go bad for everything.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't put myself, like I have enough things in my life that can go bad that I have to do.
Right.
That I feel like I can't voluntarily put myself in situations where things could also go bad.
Well, so he says river rafting, bungee jumping, zip lining, cliff jumping.
Okay. I would choose zip lining.
Tell me in order.
Okay. I would like to do zip lining.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna get sick if I river raft with them. I can
what
river
if it's
raft
just
by
like
myself.
me and you?
You get a little seasick though.
But I'm not gonna throw up. I just can't swim. Well, that's the problem.
I'll strap you to me like a baby.
You're gonna have to.
Okay, fine. So you and I are going zip lining, then we're going river rafting, then we're going cliff diving, then we're going bungee jumping.
I'm gonna have to agree with this, and I can't even swim, and I'm gonna have to agree with this.
What do they do when you cliff dive?
I went cliff diving and I almost died.
Oh my god, I remember that, but I feel like this is you just like jumped from like a thing into a pool of water.
Yeah, but isn't that what cliff diving is?
I don't know.
Or do you just do it in a diving pose? Because that sounds terrifying, and that would probably be my last choice. Then.
Hold on, let me get our producer to see what cliff
dying.
It might as well be called that.
Cliff dying.
Cliff jumping, they call it.
Yeah.
Okay. So what cliff diving means? It's the sport of diving into water. Oh yeah, you're right. From the edge of a cliff. Oh, I want to. Okay. So I think I want to go zip lining, cliff diving, water rafting, and then bungee jumping.
Bungee jumping hard left.
Yeah. My neck will hurt. I know I'm going to hurt myself. I saw, like, I know what Action Park is. I saw the documentary. I lived through it. Like, come on.
I watched a video the other day of a girl who went bungee jumping, but they didn't clip her yet. And she just jumped off.
And then what happened?
Died. Jumped off her
You watched a video of someone dying?
Yeah. Well, I didn't see her die. I just saw her hit the water and never resurface. Yeah, it was like, oh, look at the scary video of this girl who wasn't clipped in. And
then you looked at the comments and everyone's like, guys, she's dead.
Yeah, she just jumped and never came back. R.I.P.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just thought that was crazy. It's like, I would make sure I was strapped in before jumping, you know?
I might double check.
That's what I mean. She didn't check once. She didn't.
Maybe she just wanted to die.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. Maybe she was like, "This is perfect."
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, you didn't strap. I mean, you strapped me in for sure."
Bye. Bye
forever. Can we just have a moment of silence for the unstrapped in bungee jumper?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we're back. So,
all right.
So this guy at the zipline place is like an 89-year-old did it, and she's only like 2 years older than you, Jenny. So you could do it. So they said that no one's ever died doing it. That's because they don't know about YouTube.
Okay.
So she goes, and I am sweating as she's on this this.
Oh, me too. I feel nervous.
I'm studying. I feel very not okay. And she's like gonna go, and I'm like, guys, just push her, just push her, just push her. Because once you went, you can't do anything about
That's
it.
the thing. And I'm like, don't pussy out.
No, but I wanted the guy to push her against her will.
I don't think you should do that.
No, I don't think you should either. But I feel like that's what you would have had to do to me.
I get it. And
then she's like, no, Sumit should go first. Sumit, sorry. I like how she wanted him to like risk his life first.
Would you want someone to go first, or would you want to go first?
No, I might want someone to go first because I want to watch that you're happy that you did it.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
So Jenny goes next, and she did it. She really did it.
Good for her. I just thought she screamed from point A to point B. That was
I
very
would have
funny.
screamed 800 times louder.
Oh, it was so I would have been like, I have to go to the bathroom now.
Well, I would have maybe gone to the bathroom.
Oh, that looked so nice though. That
everything would have been that lake would have been my bathroom.
Yeah. A natural bathroom.
It's naturally occurring in nature. So now they sit down and they're like, okay, Sumit is like, let's do Kama Sutra. Jenny apparently knows everything.
I know. She's like, I can do every position.
She can do everything.
Everything.
Now we know why he married her.
Yeah. Well, that's why. She's not interested in anybody teaching her anything.
About anything. Because she knows everything.
She knows everything. Okay.
She's like, I've seen the book before.
Oh, okay.
You just glanced at the cover.
Did you take pictures?
What did you like put it like into your brain by osmosis?
She has a photographic memory.
And she's like, no, it's
like,
just...
do you remember those commercials, the people that were like power read and they would just put their fingers across the pages?
Yeah.
That's what Jenny did.
Jenny didn't even have to open the book. She just saw the cover of it.
It's osmosis.
She just sucked it into her brain.
Yeah.
So she knows about all of the positions. She knows about everything.
Okay.
But you know what I know about?
What?
I know about there's certain things that so I watch a lot of makeup videos because I'm an artist now.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I see.
Thank you so much. And certain things people talk about, but I've never seen it actually happen.
Sure.
People are like, you should line your lips so they don't bleed into your face. And it's like, well, my lips have never bled into my face. Thank you very much. Noelle, she is like Christ on the cross.
That is the only thing I look at when I watch her is her bloody lips.
Okay, maybe. A little lip gloss.
She looks like the Joker. Like it is bleeding.
She looks like someone has nailed the savior into her mouth.
Yeah, it's not good. What is that stigmata mouth? That's what she is.
I don't know what's happening though.
It's not good. I know. It's like, that's how I gauge if someone's old. Like once that happens to my mother, she's going in a nursing home. Oh, your lips are bleeding. It's time for you to go away.
I can't stop the bleeding. We need you in a medical facility. I can't stop the bleeding. And then you roll her in, right? Your mom's like 52 years old. And you're like, someone help. I can't stop the bleeding.
I can't stop. She wouldn't want to live this way.
And you're like, Revlon cherry apple. Look at her mouth.
She would not want to be that way. My mother. She would not want to.
I don't know.
Oh man.
Do you know what? I will tell you this real quick side note. Our friend Nick, he watches our podcasts.
Right.
And I'm like, Nick, you don't watch any of the shows that we talk about. Why do you watch the podcast? And he's like, because I like when you guys notice things that no one else would notice, like people's makeup, and then you make fun of like what they wear.
Oh.
And that's what we just did. He loves when we do a little side note. Speaking of things that we wear, you and I, we went to a very elite Labor Day party in the Hamptons.
We did.
What did you wear, Noelle?
My Rothies.
Yeah, you did. And you guys could see all of her Rothy pictures on Instagram.
And I have to tell you, so many people messaged me and they were like, your shoes are so cute. What are those?
No, I know. And that was in the summer, but you could also, those are going to be my fall shoes.
They are my fall shoes. I wore them yesterday.
Me too. Let Rothy's be your new obsession for fall and every season after. Rothy shoes are comfortable right out of the box. True story.
That is true.
They come in amazing styles and colors, and you could wash them. I washed my insoles yesterday and I let them dry out. That
is such a good idea.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's easy to see why millions of women wear Rothy shoes every single day. You may have heard of the Point, the Flat from Rothy's, but they also make insanely comfortable sneakers, loafers, ankle boots, and more. I have to get ankle boots.
Stop it. I
Their
need
wide,
the ankle boots.
yeah, their wide variety of styles are great for fall and winter, so you never have to worry about getting brand new shoes each season. The best part is everything Rothy's makes is better for the planet. They've repurposed millions of single-use plastic bottles into their signature thread that goes into every single one of their products.
Awesome.
I will tell you this. I
Tell
wore my
me.
Rothy's all spring, all summer.
Yeah, you did.
I washed the insoles yesterday. I looked at them today. It's like I haven't even worn them. They look perfect.
You know what I love about them too is I wore them like straight out of the box, no blister. I did not
Zero.
get one blister.
Noelle, do you remember the first day I wore them?
You went to the city. You walked all over the city.
I walked all over the city
Mhm.
and nothing happened.
Yeah, because everything gives me blisters, and I never got a
too.
Rothy's blister.
Find your new favorite shoes and get ready to be asked, are those Rothy's? Plus get $20 off your first purchase at rothys.com/fiance. That's Rothys, ROTHYS.com/fiance. And as always, you know where that's going to be.
That's in the show notes.
In the show notes. All right. Moving on to Angela and Michael. Okay. So she's packing a flag maxi dress that looks like Air Force Amy would have worn it in the Bunny Ranch. Do you remember Air Force Amy?
No, I don't.
Did you used to watch the Bunny Ranch on HBO?
That was more your style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it was called Cat House.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Air Force Amy was a lady friend of all the men. She was
Mhm.
a working woman.
Sure.
She always dressed in a lot of flag apparel because she was a vet. She was an Air Force vet, and that was like her spiel.
Oh, cool.
And I'm like, this is Air Force Angela.
No, I was trying to figure out where she is.
She's in her house in Georgia.
I don't know. It's like this living room.
Yeah, it's
Didn't
like the
look
side.
like her living room.
Yeah,
it's like a
because
side area, and
it's
then
where
there
she
was like
hoards.
a tapestry hanging up that I was like, it was like of the night sky or something. I'm like, what is this?
This is what's going on over
Yeah.
there. So her friend Renee comes over.
Right.
I was like, where's Renee from? And don't worry,
She tells you.
we're gonna find out where Renee is from.
Uh-huh.
Renee has been friends with her for almost a year.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
That's good. Mm-hmm.
So basically, Angela smelt Renee. She smelt like cigarettes. What a love story. And Angela's like, gee, I would love to bum a cigarette. So they went into the airport bathroom, had the attendant leave. There's an attendant in there. I've been in an airport bathroom.
I've never seen one attendant.
She made the attendant leave, and then they smoked in the airport. What airport are they in that there's no smoke alarms?
The Georgian airport, I guess. I have no idea because I was like, you'll get you'll be in federal prison for something like that. Like that's so crazy. But these two are cut from the same cloth, clearly.
I see that. So she hasn't seen Michael in 2 years. Now
that's pretty crazy.
I will say this.
Yeah.
Her weight, right? So she had said in another episode that she was 240 pounds at her heaviest.
Yes.
And that she had lost 100 pounds, meaning that she was going to be 140 pounds. And I'm like,
yes,
that seems not likely.
Yeah.
Not judging. I just don't see that being
likely.
I
agree.
Now, all of a sudden, she was 276 pounds. And now she's 164 pounds. And I'm like, that is more accurate.
See, that makes so much more sense, though.
Right.
Yes.
So why is this the only like storyline that we have for Michael? It's still over the same exact text message.
Because because I feel like she doesn't have another storyline. She's controlling. She doesn't want him to have Instagram.
Right.
That's
but
all.
She's like, look at this. He just sent me a text.
Right.
Saying that, and it's like, he just sent you
He's
that text
been
every
saying that. Right.
Right. But every episode, he just sent you that text.
Every episode is telling you $5,000. I'll take it down. I'll take my Instagram down for $5,000.
I'll take your Instagram down for $5,000.
Yeah. Right.
I'll take everything down for $5,000. I'll take you down for $5,000.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. I mean, times are tough.
Listen, everyone has a price.
Mine is just much lower.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know she's coming.
Okay. Here's what bothers me. Her reasoning for it.
Okay.
Her reasoning for not telling Michael that she's coming is because they're married in Nigeria.
Yes.
And whatever is his is hers. And she has the right to go through his phone. And also, she doesn't want to give him a chance to delete things. Can you imagine being that crazy? Because I'm crazy, but that's crazy.
I got to tell you, no, I don't imagine being that crazy.
Because
here's the thing.
DM?
I would just break up with you 5 years ago.
Right.
But if I got to this point,
yeah,
great strategy. Because if she would have told him that she was coming and he had time to delete, I would have been like, why'd you tell him?
No, that's the thing. So it's kind of like, it's not dumb.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to do it.
Yeah, I get it. But I guess to me, it's kind of like, why the hell are you this obsessed with someone's social media?
She bought the Cliff Notes of some kind of book about Nigerian marriage to get that information.
She did.
It's like Nigerian marriage for dummies.
She should have read that earlier.
So, there's lots of clutter in this house. Lots of clutter.
There is, especially in the morning when she's doing the dishes. I realized how much clutter there was.
So she's doing the dishes with like a microfiber cloth.
Yeah. And she's also not rinsing them. She's just
not rinsing
them.
Okay. Do you think that maybe someone should send her a scrub daddy?
Yeah.
Okay,
do it.
Good. Do you use
or
scrub
just some
daddies?
sponges? Okay. I use scrub daddy, but only on certain things. I don't use it as because I like regular sponges.
Really? Okay.
I like the blue sponge with the regular sponge and the scrubby on the other side.
Yeah.
I always get them from BJ's or Costco. Those are my favorite. You can keep judging me. I use Dawn Platinum.
And I like
or Dawn Power Wash.
Love the Apple one. It's delicious.
I can't find it. Where do you find it?
Not at Costco or BJ's.
Yes, I can't find it. I always buy it at Costco or BJ's.
Right, because they don't have the flavor. It's delicious.
Yeah, but where do you find it? You're not going to tell you're going to gatekeep.
No, I would never gatekeep my dish soap.
Thank you. Okay, so next time we go to Target, you'll find me in that aisle.
I will be there already. You're going to find me in that aisle. We're going to
we'll be there together.
So Renee comes and she got her a bedazzled flag hat. Now
I feel like my mother has this hat.
Your mother definitely has this hat.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I was like, I think Renee bought this for herself, and then Angela thought it was.
I thought that too. Because I'm like, Angela, I think this is Renee's.
But Angela assumed it was for her.
Yeah.
Poor Renee.
I'm sorry, Renee. I'm sorry she stole your hat.
Oh, so she's gonna take his phone.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a plan.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
But quote, I'm having anxieties, plural.
I have anxieties too, though, Angela.
I also have anxieties. Speaking of anxieties, let's talk about Kim and Usman.
Okay.
All right, so they're fighting. Remember, this is the continuation of the fight that they had last time
after
when she
the
went
milkshake.
Yes, her milkshake did not bring any boy to the yard. It actually made the boy leave the yard and try to clean himself
Now she wants him back. Right.
Right. So she's wandering by herself.
I don't know if I'd be doing this.
And he's like, hello, can you go to the room? And she's like, you can't tell me what to do. And he's like, you know what?
He's like, no, you're going to get trafficked.
Right.
That's
and he's
what
like,
I'm worried about.
Get trafficked. He's like, run into traffic, get trafficked. I don't care. Be the traffic.
Right. She's like sobbing too.
I know. So now they sit on some mustard colored tufted sofas to chat.
Mm-hmm.
So he said he was talking about what happened.
Right.
He was talking about what happened in Zanzibar.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, quote, then you did the water. Now you do the milk. I died.
He's like for real mad. I think this is one of the only times I've seen him like really mad.
Milkshake?
Yeah, listen, I'd be pissed too. Imagine how bad it would smell being so hot out too.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah. So like it's not even like an alcoholic beverage where you're like, oh, whatever. It's not going to smell. It's just vodka.
Right. I don't like how she victimizes herself.
Okay, thank you. She talks about how far she traveled. She's like, I bought brand new clothes to come here. I got my hair done. I got my nails done. Okay,
but that's on you. You chose to do that.
He didn't make.
Did he ask you? Did he say you have to get your nails done before you come?
No. Also, if she didn't want to come, he would have been like, yeah, that's actually perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. But I do like that he's like, listen, if this is how it's going to be, we could just go live our separate lives. Like, this is not healthy.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So he said it's not healthy. And then the next day, she throws on her glitter slides.
She does. She just got out of the shower, spraying that scrunchy hair.
She heads out to find him in the courtyard. And she apologizes over some tea.
Yeah, she does. And he's like, that's very hot. Like, don't throw that.
Yeah, he's like, I would not like you near any liquid.
Yes.
Moving forward. He's like, I'm so sorry that you might dehydrate.
Yeah, I can't trust you with
but you're not able to get pregnant anyway. So if you dehydrate, you dehydrate. Maybe you could get an IV or something when you go back to the room.
Yes.
So she's talking about how she's like, well, you had me come and talk to your friend, and I thought that the first wife gets all the love and the second one is just the baby maker.
Kim, I want you to listen to yourself when you say that.
I want you to listen to yourself. I want you to think about how people should treat women.
Yes.
And how women should treat women.
What are you doing?
So you want him to mistreat some woman.
So you're okay
so that you feel better about it.
With a man treating a woman like a baby machine?
Yes.
You're cool with that, and you actually want to treat her the same way. And it's like, Kim, I root for you so hard and you just lose me when you do this. Why?
Je ne sais.
You're not a girl's girl.
Not a girl's girl.
Not a girl's girl. Stop.
But you know what though? I will tell you, overcoming jealousy is a big part of becoming a girl's girl.
Okay, I totally do agree with that. I think that her problem is just being insecure, and that's really all it comes down to.
Yeah, of course. But it's like, I don't know, if I was going to be, I'm trying to put myself in this situation, and I don't think I would be in this situation just because, like, I don't know why I wouldn't be in this situation, but like, I guess I wouldn't want to be with someone that I wasn't. She's throwing herself at this guy.
Right. So that's the problem. She's
okay.
Like,
so let's pretend she's not. Let's pretend this is me. I'm not throwing myself. This is someone that I genuinely love. He genuinely loves me. We're just in a relationship. I can't have a kid. He wants to have a kid. His culture is to have multiple wives.
Yes.
I think that I should accept it all the way.
Yes.
Or not. And she
that's the problem.
But she doesn't accept it, but she keeps saying that she's accepting it, and that's not accepting it.
She can accept it if the other woman gets zero attention. Basically, if she's like a glory hole, that's what she's acting like. And that's what I hate. And it's like, I think that we could all be in this situation. I think that we can all be sad over a guy or desperate for a guy. I think we've all done it, but it's like, how much are you willing to sacrifice? That's the problem.
Right. Because this is going to be like, but you don't accept it. That's the thing. You actually don't accept it. She keeps saying, like, how many women are going to accept this? It's like, but you don't either.
You don't accept it. You can only accept it if you don't see it and you're not around it.
Right.
Really. Like, you want to pretend it's not going on, but he's going to have kids.
Right. So you don't accept it.
Right.
That's my problem with this. So she said that she came for him and he benefits for everything. And, like, basically, again, it's like, I'm the victim. I'm the victim.
Yes.
Sure.
Right. But he doesn't like that either.
Right. But like, if you truly feel like that, no one told you have to go anywhere.
Well, that's the thing. It's kind of like you're doing these things that nobody's asking you to do.
Yes. She thinks that she's a hero and she wants more credit.
Yes.
That's what's
also
happening.
Stop talking about the yammy, please.
Well, she is not a savior. He said that he doesn't know what to do because he knows his family's not going to like her because she's a quote white older lady. Wait until she sees that part. And he knows that his family is just not going to accept her because he's bringing another.
He's done this before.
Yes.
Right.
So today is his birthday party. And he's like, I can't have you come if you're going to get mad. And she's like, oh, don't worry. I'll just talk to you privately if I get mad. Why do you have to plan on getting mad all the time?
And then she's like, you're never, ever going to see that side of me again. It's like, we've seen it twice. I mean,
sure.
Right.
So then she said, quote, can I get some yummy sometime? It's been 2 days. And then he's like,
bend down. Okay. Thank you. That sounds so romantic.
She's like, no, we're outside.
Yeah.
And it's like, hello.
Yeah, no, she loves that. She loved hearing it though. Yeah.
But he kisses her like he skeeves her.
I know. Okay. So I was looking at that too. And I'm like, is he just kissing her this way because he doesn't like kiss in public? Like he didn't want to kiss her in the airport and stuff? Or I
don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Speaking of not knowing what's going on. Liz and Ed.
The not 90-day fiance couple.
Okay. Liz is doing pole dancing classes with her friend that was the model.
Right. Alex.
Okay. So she asked about the fight. And she's saying how like she doesn't think that Ed's on her team. She doesn't think that he wants her to succeed. He only wants her to work out because he wants her to lose weight. And he asks if she thinks about being back to the size that she used to be.
The balls on this man.
But you know what?
What? She's putting up with it. Right.
What are you doing, Liz?
She doesn't feel good about herself at all.
Okay, I get that. I have felt very bad about myself in the past. I have never in my whole life felt this bad.
No, but it's
I
kind of
have
like
never
Liz.
because I'm like trying to put myself in this situation, and I'm like, if you
Yeah.
offered me, you know how we were like, you have a price,
Yeah.
Ed, you have to date Ed. He's
Uh-huh.
not even nice. Here's the thing: he's gross, but he's not even nice.
So that's the problem. How do you fall in love with Ed? First of all, he's corny. He is so corny, I can't
So
take
bad.
it. And it's like he's not nice. He's condescending. He also is controlling. He doesn't want good things
Okay,
for you.
but you tell us that your own fiance doesn't want you to succeed and doesn't want good things for you.
Yeah.
So you're going to marry him.
Right. And we're
Okay.
supposed to be like, that's a good idea.
Right. But then it's like, I don't feel so bad for you. You're telling me this. It's not like you didn't know.
No, you're aware of it.
You're telling me this. Please.
I agree.
Please.
Mm-hmm.
So she said that she was so thin when they broke up.
Yeah.
And Alex is
diet.
like, hello.
Right.
That's
So
not
he
healthy.
wants you unhealthy.
Right. So she said that Ed is just so scared to be hurt. Can I tell you what I think about this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I don't care why Ed is being mean to her. He's being mean to her.
Yeah, I agree.
So it doesn't really matter. I don't care about like, oh, he has mommy issues. He has daddy issues. He's doing this because of this or that. And it's like, I think that in relationships, so many times people look for the reasons why their partner isn't treating them right.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
It really doesn't matter. The point is somebody's just not treating you right.
Right. That's the problem.
And you accept it or you don't.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So now they switched to Ed's segment where they just show a turd on the paper. And I was like, oh, he looks pretty good. He looks better.
The wall was covered in pee.
Yeah. Everything's great.
Gross. Mm-hmm.
So
he looks good.
Yeah, no, he looks great. He looks you know, I bet you they look at pictures of him from this confessional and she's like, do you ever think about looking like that?
Right. Because that's better.
So he is going to apologize to her about that fight that they had because she's a baby sissy wawa and he embarrassed her in front of her friend by telling her the truth.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, she's a baby sissy wawa. And it's like, oh my God, you're so mean.
Yep. And he just embarrassed her in front of her friend because she was wrong.
Sure.
So they're going to have their engagement party. I'm so happy for this.
It sounds great.
And his mom and his daughter won't RSVP. And his mom won't even pick up his phone calls.
Yeah, they don't want to come. They don't like this. They're not wrong.
Yada, yada, yada. They're going to role play.
Yuck.
Okay. But they're not even like doing a great job.
No, they're doing a lame job.
So he's like, who are you going to be? She's like, Stella, duh.
Stella Doro. Yum.
Yum. Breadsticks. So he basically is like, yeah, well, you know, you're a sure thing. So I don't really even have to try that hard.
Which is the way a lot of men would look at women.
Sure. So now
I hate it.
He's being super gross. So he comes over to her. She's sitting at a rooftop bar.
Right.
Gross. And he comes over to her and he's like, my name is Slide because I slide into DMs. So he just starts trying out all these bad pickup lines. And then she starts talking about how she wants to work so hard for the relationship.
She's desperate, which I don't know why, really.
There's really not a reason. It's not like she doesn't have to come to the country.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, there is no
motivation. Why aren't they on the single life instead?
That's what I mean. I don't know. He was on the single life, remember?
Right. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, just stay there. I don't
know why we're here.
Happily
or just don't have him on. Right. Because
but people love having him on because people that don't watch the show know about him.
No, it's so true. Whenever I say 90 Day Fiance to anybody, they're like, Big Ed. And it's like,
yes,
that's who you remember.
Right.
Yeah.
So she doesn't want his family to come because she thinks it will be very easy without them. And then they start talking about how much they worked on the relationship. And then he's like, you know, she's a real pain in the ass, but like, you know, she's great.
If a relationship takes this much work, I'm going to say,
you're not even married. You're not even married.
You're not even married.
He broke up. He was like, I broke up with her 19 times over text message.
Well, that's the thing. There were red flags right in the beginning.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
This is what happens.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of red flags, so let's talk about Jovi and Yara.
Jovi.
Russia invaded Ukraine a week ago, and she's super scared. And now this whole segment's getting me upset.
Yeah,
so,
no, this was hard to watch.
She's talking about how like there's a lot of lines to the grocery store. She hasn't been eating and sleeping, and so they're gonna put together her daughter's kitchen.
Right. So cute. She's so cute, Mila.
She really is cute.
Mhm.
So her family's in Western Ukraine and her friends are in Kiev, and they stay in the bathtub during the day, and at night they go into the basement.
Oh, it's so upsetting.
So she's crying and she's saying like they can't leave. Kiev has their borders blocked, and Jovi is trying to problem solve. And I get what he's trying to do, but it's like, hey, do you think that you came up with a solution that no one thought about?
No, I do get that, but I also just feel like she's spinning.
She's spinning, but he's
Yeah.
also, instead of saying like, hey, can you explain to me why they can't leave?
Yeah.
He's like, why can't they leave? Like
Yeah,
almost
no,
like
I get it.
he's giving them a solution. Like, oh my God, do you think that we could call anyone in America that can give us some good advice?
I think that he's just trying.
No, he is, but it's the way
Yeah.
he's saying things. Like he could just say to her, like, I don't really understand why they're trapped. Can
Oh,
you
he doesn't
explain
know
that
how
to
to
me?
say it. Yeah.
Right. So she's crying because she won't be able to go back
Right.
home, you know. So they go eat at City Pork,
Yes. Yum.
which was actually your name in high school. That was your
City
nickname.
City Pork. That was my name. You were what was it? Deep Banana? That was the name of your powder, right? Is that what that was?
I was Country Cow. You were City Pork.
City Pork.
Country Cow.
Yum. I love City Pork.
Actually,
I love
that's not-
Country Cow.
That's not a bad name for like a buffet.
It's not Country
Cow.
City Pork.
Just saying.
Country Cow. Country
Um,
Cow with a quarter kernel.
Or I would like Country Cow City Pork as a child's book where different animals make friends with
They
each other.
make friends with each other from
and it
all over
shows
the place.
acceptance.
Yeah, I love that.
Don't write that book. If you guys are listening, this is my book to write.
Don't write it. It's copyrighted right now. Boop, I copyrighted it.
We did. We trademarked it.
Mhm.
We patented it. Stop.
It's patented.
It's patent, and it's not even pending. It's already patented, like leather. So he's going to be leaving for work in a few days, but they went to the lawyer for advice about the travel. Why is this a flashback of an hour ago?
I know. It's like, wasn't this earlier in the day? I guess the crew couldn't make it. I don't know.
But they filmed it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird.
So they said that they went to the lawyer to see how they could help the Ukraine. Like they were going to go.
Are you gonna do a GoFundMe? Like, what
Right,
are you
but
guys
like,
doing?
is that why you're going to the lawyer to be like,
No.
where should we donate our money? No, they were going to find out about travel.
About her family, right?
So Jovi's like, don't you think it's gonna be like really hard to have like all these people here and like that I'm gonna have to pay for them?
Valid,
but like also like they're gonna explode.
I would also be like, oh no, I don't want to say anything mean. I don't want to get in trouble.
Okay, don't get in trouble. So they can't work, and he's like, don't you think it's gonna be so hard because they can't speak English?
I know.
That's what you think is hard?
Come on. And they can't get their working papers for like a year. And I understand that. And it's
Sure.
a lot of people. But if I was her, I would say, okay, then can we have my mom here?
Yeah,
You know, something.
yes, of course. Well, her mom's
Yeah.
in Czech Republic.
Right. But I think she's just still nervous for her, just in
Right.
general.
So he wants her to wait until he comes back to go, just in case she gets her green card before that. And she's like, no, why don't we worry about that when it happens?
Right. I would be worried though, too. I'd be like, I'm going away for 3 weeks. She's spiraling. She will leave. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's a conversation they should have. Cause like, she's like, I'll just take Mila. And it's like, you're going to take Mila
Yeah.
overseas?
No good?
Like, can you just wait an extra week? I'm going to be home.
Mm-mm.
And I get, because it's a war, you don't want to wait. I do understand that, but it's like, be practical.
But what are you going to do there?
Right. What are you going to do there?
Stop.
So,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is, but
Me neither.
let's talk about Libby and Andre.
I just love watching them. I really
Okay.
do.
This was so staged that it was like cringy.
What parts were staged?
Okay,
I'm
so-
curious.
All of the sisters are at Jen's daughter Brielle's dancing rehearsal.
Right.
And it's just a private lesson, basically.
Uh-huh.
So the coach and Brielle are like, she's like, okay, and do this and do this and do this and do this. And then she's like, okay, we're going to go in the other room to practice
Right.
your twirls.
Oh, yeah.
And she's
Mhm.
like, okay, let's go in the other room. And then they leave the room. And then Jen and her sisters are like, so
Mhm.
let me tell you about mom now that
Right.
they've left for twirling.
Right. Now we can
Okay.
talk.
So yeah, because you had to privately twirl. Like, what are you talking about? So
Mhm.
they're talking about Andre and her mother. And now her sisters sell her down the river.
Yeah. And it's like their words went to shit.
They're like, yeah, of course we're gonna go to the birthday party. Why wouldn't you go to the birthday party? She's like, hello?
They turn on her.
We all went to
Mhm.
lunch with mom and then we told her we weren't gonna go.
I don't know. I'm totally team Libby with this.
No, me too. So they're
Mhm.
making her feel crazy about setting boundaries, basically.
Right. And it's like, why is this Andre's fault?
Right. So they're making her
Why?
feel super crazy. And she said that Charlie still texts her about Andre.
Like rage
And-
text her.
Yes. And she said, Andre needs to get his green card. He doesn't need to get in a fight, whatever.
Sure.
So he has to get his renewal.
And they're like, well, why does he have to get interviewed?
Yeah. She's
It's
like,
like,
I don't know. I don't
stop.
make the rules.
Yeah.
So one of her sisters is like, good. I hope he gets sent back.
That was so mean. I would have like walked out.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they're trying to make him like a monster. And
Mhm.
they're like, he's already threatening mom. He's threatening mom.
Threatening mom.
He's gonna beat up mom.
All he did was say that he was not having breakfast to your mother when he was having breakfast.
That was
Remember?
really funny.
Oh,
She's like,
no,
are you
just
eating
coffee.
yogurt? He's like, no. Are you?
Oh, that was so funny.
So now Andre is playing with Ellie. And did you notice that Barbie had a top knot?
I didn't notice Barbie had
Yeah.
a ton of. I just noticed that like I thought it was very cute that he was playing.
Yes, it is very
Yeah.
cute. But now the other part of it is, why doesn't Libby stop by her mom's party without Andre?
Of course.
That's what I would do, I think.
I don't know. I feel like if the kids were there, maybe I would
Yeah.
come by.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what the right thing to do is. I have trouble with boundaries.
I
always
know,
have, so
but
I
those
don't know.
sisters, man. Oh, yeah.
They're the worst.
Well, don't worry, because Charlie is doing a photo shoot with Megan. He's doing a feet shoot, a feeto shoot.
But I like that they only talk about her feet, but not that they have literally an OnlyFans together.
Right.
Where they
it's a
do bad things.
Full blown porn.
Yeah. Right.
She
It's
said that-
not just feet.
She's like, I get a pedicure like once every few weeks. Once every
Right.
few weeks.
And meanwhile, you live.
Your
On this
full-time job
money?
is showing your feet and you get a
Uh-huh.
pedicure once every few weeks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let me tell you guys, I make $0 and I still
Right.
get more pedicures than that.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
No. So she made $70,000 last year on that.
That's great, but it's also because you guys do the sex on the camera.
Yeah, all the way.
Uh-huh.
Now
it's not just your
also,
feet.
you made $70,000 doing whatever you do, but you cut your own hair with scissors from your
Very bad.
child's
Yes.
art kit.
That's a play school scissors.
What are
Yeah.
you doing? Those are Crayola scissors. I had them. I know. I've cut my hair like this. It looked exactly the same.
Same. Choppy.
The choppiest haircut.
Yes.
Those angles.
Not good.
So she's basically enabling Charlie. She's like, yeah, right. Like you drink too much. Like you try to fight with Andre. Please.
He has on it's
Two
just
chains.
what he has on. He has on
two
two
chains.
chains. He has on this t-shirt that the sleeves are so long. And what a look. What a look. This guy was drunk there.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I totally took notes in the wrong place because now I have notes about Jenny and Sumi.
What do you have left of Jenny and Sumi?
They went to the river Ganges ceremony.
Oh
and
my
they had-
God. I totally forgot that.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they had a flower boat in the river, but the flower boat got stuck and it was very symbolic of their relationship.
Yeah, she got it. They bought it from that lady. I guess when we were done, I just flipped up.
Oh yeah. So
Didn't even pass it.
so Sumit doesn't want to go to the US because he'll lose his family. And Jenny goes, don't you wonder what it's like where Jenny's from? Why are we talking about Jenny in first person?
Here's the thing. Is she talking about moving or visiting?
Okay. So does he not even want to visit America?
I don't think he wants to visit. So he thinks that that's going to cause him to lose his family. No, I think he means moving will cause him to lose his family, but he doesn't even want to visit. But nobody's being
Your
clear.
family's not talking to you.
Right. So thank you. I just watched your mother disown you. You can go.
We
You
saw
can
it on
go.
video. I'll show
Go
you
to
the
Palm
tape.
Springs. Go to
Go
Palm
to
Springs.
Palm Springs.
Go to Palm
I want to
Springs,
go to
bro.
Palm
Me
Springs.
too.
I'm not even in India.
Yeah, I want to go to Palm Springs. Sumi, you're
You
missing
thought
out.
ziplining was fun?
Go
Wait
to
until
Palm
you-
Springs.
Wait until you get a full service spa.
Oh, that's very Tracy-esque.
Love it. I love
Yeah.
the desert. I love a good palm tree. I love sand. I love dunes. I love the sun.
Those are all the things that she loves.
Yeah, I do. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Uh-huh. That's who
Sorry,
she is.
guys.
It matches her shirt.
I know. So yeah, I don't think there was anything about else about Libby and Andre.
The only thing else is it's just Charlie blaming Andre, saying that Chuck should step up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure Chuck's gonna step up, but also like, no, you're an alcoholic. That's the problem.
Thank you.
The end.
Okay, goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Guys, make sure you're following 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Noelle is live tweeting the shows. She's keeping up with all of the amazing gossip. Make sure you do that. You could follow Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And you could follow me at Trixie2Zini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Go to TraceyCarnazzo.com for all of our upcoming tour dates. You and I, me and Noelle. Noelle does stand-up comedy now. I'm just kidding.
I do. I tour constantly.
It's just me. But everything podcast related is at TraceyCarnazzo.com. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at Trixie2Zini. And we have tons of merch for sale at TraceyCarnazzo.com. And what else?
Let's
tell one friend about
us. Tell one friend about us. Join our groups. Instagram.
Leave us a 5-star rating and an amazing review on any podcast platform that you listen to us on. And tell us why you love the podcast.
Tell us why, but don't tell us why you don't.
No, I don't want to know. That's fine. Okay, bye.
Bye.